Hey friends, and welcome to the Wishingclock. Today I have for you a chatty ship with me / what sold / talking about how a 50% sale that I ran went for me in order to meet my goal, which is hitting $150 in sales before fees and things on Poshmark and Mercari each day. So we did hit that. It was $317, so pretty good. There's some bigger sales, and then there's also a few from that 50% off that came through. We're gonna jump first with a Mercari sale that I had, if I can find it in this lovely bag. Okay, so this is the Lululemon cotton cashmere wrap cardigan, and I forgot what the color is called, but it's like a nice orangey bronze tone. And this didn't have the belt. I found it at the bins. I believe it was size 6, but it sold for $32 on Mercari via an offer sent to me, and I made $27. It sold within like 48 hours too, so I was very surprised. I don't know if maybe the color is something super special and that's why it kind of went so quickly. I just put this in a tie-back mailer, and it's supposed to be, don't put Cabbie, USPS in tie-back mailers. Here we go. You guys almost just saw me make a huge error. Learning opportunities with Hannah. All part of this low budget experience in which no money is spent or made during the making of these videos. Or after they are posted. Yet. We'll get there one day, right? Okay. So here's that first one. I'm going to set it off to the side. Let's see what we have next. So the next one was one that sold during the 50% off offers that I sent yesterday. And these were the Joseph Savelle or Sable cheetah print, size European 36. Comfort shoe, sandal, platform, wedge, you get the gist. They sold for $17 and I made a profit of $11.88. So what I do for the 50% off offers that I send is I use PosherVA, and if you don't use that, you should. Just do it. Save yourself the time. I have a code down below if you haven't used it yet or are still within your first year. I believe you qualify for using the code, which will get you 20% off. My code is just Wishingclock. But what I do is I set it to items that have been listed for more than 30 days. And then I set my minimum price, which is $4 or $5, because if I want to get rid of it, I want to get rid of it type of deal. I purchase items at the bins. My average cost of goods, as you guys have heard many times before, is around $2. So $5, I'm still making 2.5 times my money. And yeah, so I set it at 30 days or greater, and I let those 50% offers go. And I usually do it like every couple of weeks, so twice a month. So here's that package. We have another 50% off sale, and this one I already put into one of these mailers just because it wouldn't fit in the tie-back. Is it this piece? Yes. So this is the black Torrid raglan star embroidered like sweater with hood. It's a size 18, and with the 50% off offer sent out to it, it sold for $19 and I made a $13.48 profit. And again, this was a bins find. Money is money. The faster I turn it, the more I have to go and purchase other items. So, you know, for somebody that sells items that are of a higher cost, this might not be the way to do it, but if you're like me and you're only spending, you know, 2 or 3 items a piece and that's your main source of inventory, I highly recommend kind of getting into a schedule of sending offers out. It does keep inventory moving, and it also, what was I saying? It also keeps money and funds liquidated so that you can keep finding better items. Next we have the Hudson Krista skinny jeans, and I should not have picked these up. I know better. I know that gray does not sell well for me in denim. And the Krista super skinny is one of the Hudson styles that do not do as well. These were a size 27. The Krista fit is between a low and mid-rise. Plus, it's also like a super tight skinny, so it's already been fading out this past year, and I still picked it up at the bins. It did sell for $12, and I made $7.33, so I did make profit. However, for Hudson jeans, I highly recommend picking up the Colin, the signature boot cut, the petite boot cut, and oh my god, there's a couple others, but those ones typically do well. I will spend up to $5, $6, maybe even $7 depending on condition and specific comps for those styles. Next, this item I sent out offers on a previous 50% off. Nobody accepted it. They're Miss Me jeans with a gorgeous kind of like abstract floral design and some rhinestones as well. I sent out the offers last month. I'm pretty sure this item kind of got bad juju attached to it because I lost it and it had previously sold for full price. So that was highly disappointing, and that was like a few months ago, like in this past summer. I literally tore apart every single denim bin that I have, and I couldn't find them. And then randomly I was pulling out sales for another day and they were just lying there. And I'm like, I swear I looked right there. I don't know, they just vanished and then reappeared. They're magic pants. So anyways, I had previously sent out a 50% offer, and then before I sent out the current 50% offers, this person said, hey, can I get that price again? Sent me a $20 offer. I made a profit of $16. Long story. I know, I'm sorry. So yeah, I really flubbed that one somehow, even though I swear, guys, I searched everywhere and they were not there. Don't know. Next, another 50% off. Are you seeing a trend? This is the Lulus Make the Call. It's a balloon sleeve with a, like, what's it called? Like smocked, stretchy top right here. Or not right here, on the back. And then it has buttons on the front, so it kind of has a lot of give. It's a size extra large. This probably would have sold eventually for a little bit more, especially with summer coming up and the color being such a pretty purple. But it went into the 50% offers. I really tried to let go of like, well, this item I should get more for, especially when I'm picking up items at the bins, because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to be at my tax season time going, man, I wish I had, you know, X amount more in profit, and not been like, man, I shouldn't have sold such and such for this amount and only made this much profit. You know what I mean? So kind of cutting out the emotion or my stylistic opinions on profit has really helped me as well, and it has helped my sales start to pick up. So this dress sold for $20 and I made $14.28 profit. Boop. Next item, this was another super quick sale, and this was the Figs Raffaella scrub top Limited edition. It does have a nice little quote about saving lives. No big deal on the collar that you'll see in the picture. Size large. Sold for $35 via an offer that I sent after a person liked it. And I made a profit of $26.28. And this was a bins find. So yay. I feel like naked without my computer screen, but I went ahead and wrote everything down on the back of these so that I wouldn't be looking at something super bright, because I know that the computer screen was kind of messing with the lighting a little bit. So let's see. This is the Sundance Wall midi dress in the style Lillian, and it was a size extra large. I don't know if I picked this up at the bins, but I feel like I picked it up at the thrift store. Couldn't remember off the top of my head. I think I picked it up at a thrift store and it was $5 or $6, and I was shocked and excited and happy. It sold for $49 via an offer I sent. Sold over 30 days, but under 60 days, and I made a profit of $37.48, which is not too shabby. Come on now. Oh, I didn't put a sticker on it. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. Next, we have Fry sandals. These had some staining on the footbed. It didn't come off as much as I would like. However, it did come off quite a bit. I still picked them up because, one, they're leather sandals and we're coming into that season, and two, they were Fry brand, so of course that brand gets a lot of exposure because of its popularity. They sold during the 50% off sale. They were a size 9.5. They were a bins pickup. Sold for $12, and I made $7.33 profit. Dun, dun, dun. These are also sold within my state, so they should get to that person pretty quickly. That's always fun when you get your money faster. So this one was sold to one of you. You came into my closet after seeing yesterday's, which will be the day before yesterday when I post this video. And you saw this express drape front, long sleeve, puffed top. And the original retail is like $59. I had it listed for $20. I sent you an offer for $18 and you accepted, so thank you. You got a great deal on a super cute blouse, new with tags, and I made $12.68 for my finder's fee, so that's awesome. It's always nice when something that would have eventually gone to a landfill, because it wasn't an older bin that everybody had already gone through that I picked it up from. So it was an item that, you know, was on its way out of the outlet and onto a landfill, and instead it's going to somebody's closet where hopefully it fits wonderfully and will be enjoyed. Also, I feel like a grown-up, like, YouTube reseller person now that this is like the second time I've sold to somebody who's watched a video and come and bought. So thank you. That's like super exciting. I feel like I'm still super small fish in this giant pond of YouTube in a very specific niche, which is reselling. So this, I already closed up. It's the Madewell Sweater. Again, I use these for Mercari sales and also for the items that will not fit in a Tyvek mailer. I do try to avoid using the boxes because I know it is easier as far as fit into people's mailboxes and onto my USPS person's truck if I use things that are a little bit more small and compact. Madewell Sweater, I got it from the bins. It had pilling. I de-pilled it and sold it for $50 via an offer sent to me and made $40. Woo! Hopefully they enjoy it. I love it. I think it's still in great condition and will get a lot of wear. It's also really nicely structured because of the nylon wool blend. I think it's so cute. If it was my size and not brown, I probably would have kept it. I feel like brown washes me out because I'm so pale that I need something stark, you know? Like, if I was just wearing gray right now, I'd be washed out, but the black helps. I don't know. You guys are probably like, Hannah, you're totally wrong. You need to stop wearing such harsh colors, but that's how I feel. I like a little dramatic contrast, okay? So we have Cabbie Tweed Moto Jacket, size 8, another bins item. Sold via an offer sent to me for $20, and I accepted and made $16. Yippee-ki, yay! Yeah, Poshmark is starting to pick up again for me. I am having to put a little extra work in, but I think that's just because I'm having to change how I do things and not necessarily because I have to spend more time. So it feels different. It doesn't feel as easy, but really I'm not, you know, burning the midnight oil or anything like that. So I do think everything's balancing out when it comes to the boundaries of live sales in which a person has to wait. It kind of takes away the immediacy and more becomes impulse, especially if you're just watching because you enjoy person. Does that make sense? Like it kind of kills the able to find it instantly vibe, but also kills the oh my god, I don't even know what I was saying. Hopefully what I said makes sense because it doesn't make no sense to my brain anymore. Anywho, I feel like Poshmark is getting better. I'm still not at that point where I'm making $5,000 or $6,000 a month like I was, you know, a year and a half ago, but we're gonna get there. Last and certainly least, because again, another item that I don't know why it didn't sell. Like, I know why, but I don't know why. That's a pair of Legence skinny jeans in one of my old storage bags. Probably one of the oldest items in my closet. If you see the listing, it's got a super old background on it. That background is my first background that I started using for pictures, so what, almost 2 years ago? These sold for $13. I made $8 profit. I purchased them from ThreadUp for like $6, I think, after tax, because I had like a sale and coupons and things like that. I thought I was gonna make, you know, $25, $30, even though jeans by Legence aren't like their highest priority. That didn't happen. They were a size 24, but I don't know. I still felt like I would have gotten $25 to $30 within 6 months. So I did pick them up from ThreadUp, and I regret that decision. And I probably honestly won't be picking up Legence jeans unless they are like super on trend and a larger size, because apparently that just did not work out for me at all. Regret. Anyways, that is the last of my sales. So we had 13 sales and the profit was $317, and if we take 20% off of that, so what, like 62 bucks, what, 255, so like 127.50 or something a day. Not too bad. It is my goal, but it's not my, like, I have a regular goal where, like, if I meet this, it's good, right? You know, happy. I have slightly a little bit money left over. But then I also have like my goal of like what I want to be at for this year, and that's closer to 200, and I have not hit that yet, but I think I'm going to, because again, I've found a way to get a lot of forward progression when it comes to moving items. I've been finding some really good pieces and been able to spend, you know, a little bit of time at the bins each week, which helps, especially when you get there earlier. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for following along. If you have not hit subscribe and you actually liked this low quality video, please hit subscribe. There will be more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Ooh.